Привет всем. В прошлый раз мы остановились на том, как поговорили вот с этой синей барышней. Она хотела нас задержать на 3-4 месяца, но теперь пропускает. Некая спутница сама желает с нами пообщаться.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Так, давайте-ка я закрою все. Тут что-то подлагивает. Но у меня сейчас формат Factory работает. Предыдущая серия конвертируется. Но сейчас уже закончится. Пока ладно, экшена особо нету, можно и так. Так, ну что ты хотела?
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
Ты
What
кто
exactly
такая?
do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his
Корявки-то
privacy
убери
too much to
свои.
go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Синие.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Ну, генерала мы тоже сгоняем.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little
Little Nervous он там. Какой-то публичный дом устроили тут. Роган стоит. Так, это куда ведет? Ну-ка, карта. Ага. Мы сейчас пакуем. А вот. Ну давайте вот так вот. Да что ж такое, я ничего же не нажимал. Кружочек вот так вот навернем. Зайдем потом к этому, к башню. И потом пойдем в эти жилые сектора. Там как раз этот генерал, с которым спутница нас попросила пообщаться. Так, вот эта медуза, она торговец, насколько я помню.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Давай улучшение. Блин, нельзя все сразу посмотреть. Фугасные патроны. Да не буду ничего покупать у него. Давайте еще раз поговорим.
Commander, it is good to see you again. see some of its fantastic items today?
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for
I think I'll be going.
Return soon. This one receives new shipments regularly.
Так. А здесь компьютер спрятан, не знаю. Но пока его нельзя посмотреть. Сейчас там уже доконвертируется. И лаги, по идее, должны пропасть. Но они не очень большие, я думаю, не сильно напрягают. Так, это куда? Волос там сидит.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can
Скользкий
only
тип
hope he will
сразу
never be
видно.
cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Так, личный вопрос.
Tell me more about your job.
Так, это я уже спрашивал.
I also offer premium services for those
Цитадель
clients who
давай.
need
What's it
some-
like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard, people like us.
What are the wards like?
Natural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
I should go, да. И я, кстати,
Goodbye,
тоже should go,
Commander.
потому что у меня сейчас очередной прием пищи. Но для вас пролетит одно мгновение. Все, я покушал. Можно продолжать. Так, с этим, с волосом мы поговорили. Двигаем дальше. К башне цитадели. Но, в принципе, к башне и нужно. Так, откроем карту. Прямо пойдем. Ну, лучше прямо. Кургалят один. Тут всякие побочные квесты, скорее всего, должны быть. Так, я так иду. Все правильно. Интересно, как они атмосферу сделали. Небо голубое.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Так, что за жук?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers.
Ну-ка. В жука нельзя стрелять. Что-то лапами своими шарит там. Так, Айден, ты чё? Покакать присел. Так. К башне это туда, походу. Значит, мы туда не пойдем. Так, где я тут был? Ага, там я уже был, получается. Сейчас я еще зайду, нельзя тут ни с кем потрещать. Ну да, походу надо вначале в башне поговорить. Потом уже только... Так, башня. Где башня? Вот, все. Туда сейчас обратно скачем. Лифт сам приехал. Или открылся. Скорее всего, открылся. Ну, что вы там? А где лейтенант Оленко? Ладно, хер с ним. Вот он вылез.
Council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Да, лифты тут, конечно, все хорошо, но едут они очень долго. А когда нужно бегать быстро туда-сюда, это немного напрягает. Он даже вот... Айден тоже устал. Кайден. Айден это Beyond Two Souls. Гарус, директор пара.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
А директора мы видели, походу, Палина.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Go out there and give them hell. You were born to do this. Окей, Гарус. Сейчас поищем еще здесь кого-нибудь интересного. С кем можно пообщаться. Вот какой-то контр-адмирал Кахоку.
Commander?
Я знаю, что я командир. Американская вот эта черта. Называть имя там просто, либо звание. И паузу держать все на этом.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus
Не,
will be
походу,
riding their
ничего нельзя
coattails
сделать.
if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound
Ладно, идем
strategic move.
к совету. Вот там Андерсон уже заждался.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Как и следовало ожидать, чего они хотели. Так вот, с кондачка. Без доказательств это тоже.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
Ну этого мы видели
An
уже.
information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's
большой
office if you
диалог
need anything
получился.
else.
Я уж не стал ничего вмешиваться своим голосом тут, перебивать. Интересно было послушать очень. Так, где мы остановились-то тут? Так, ну я думаю, что надо идти к этому, к Барреловону, или как он там.
What guy?
Ну-ка, ты что задумал?
Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Шорбан.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I'm going.
So long.
Так, ну я знаю, тут надо... Если бы мы согласились ему помочь, то надо было бегать и искать этих хранителей. Не знаю, стоит ли соглашаться, не стоит, я уж не помню. Это хорошее действие считается, плохое. Соберите сведения о Саране. Поговорите с Харкином. Поговорите с Барреловоном. Спутница. Так, с генералом. Мужчина. Короче, не буду я ему помогать нифига. Незаконные делишки, я не буду себя вмешивать в это. Так, вот тот, может, сейчас более сговорчивый будет.
No, Commander.
Я ни хера не сговорчивый. Как обычно. может ему помочь все-таки? Там же в следующих сериях, частях точнее. Сейчас я вот так вот вспоминаю. Они же будут появляться все старые знакомые. Может, он появится тоже. Блин. Чё ж делать-то? Помочь или не помочь?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance.
Не буду помогать.
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Да какие улики? Ничего у нас нету.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Так, где тут Барла вон? Да и чается-то. Банк. На ту сторону нам надо. Сейчас налево и по мостику. Вот там еще можно что-то поговорить с кем-то.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon.
Так, ну давайте
Do you
поговорим с
desire to
ним.
learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Ну, это было
I see
просто.
the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Что он там дал? Да ничего не дал, опыт дал, по сути. Он даже пихать некуда. Ни у, ни гель этот. Так, куда иду? Туда не надо. Сделаем сейчас кружочек тоже большой, не по мостику пойдем. Поэтому. Потому что я помню, что еще должна быть какая-то мини-квестовая фигня. Может, конечно, она и не здесь. демонстратор. Памятник аж ему поставили. Так, ну вот он, банк.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
Просто так он не скажет, походу.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Saren.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances. But my real currency is not. The Shadow Broker is the true master. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
Так, это я уже все спрашиваю.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Так. Кругаля сейчас навернем тоже. По идее, нам и в жилые сектора надо, и в... Но оно там вроде пересекается, можно из жилых секторов в Академию попасть и наоборот. Так, это я куда пришел? Это я пришел в покое спутницы. Академия... А, ну вот Академия СБЦ, ну пойдемте туда. маршрутки надо использовать. Так, это я, наверное, на начало пришел. Да, пришел на начало. Так, где это академия-то? А. Короче, надо в маршрутку садиться. Отправиться. Жилые сектора, президиум. Мне в академию надо. Сейчас найдем. К академии СБЦ. Где это? Экспресс. Ой. Да что ты открываешь-то не то? Цитадели. Башни. Жилым секторам. Да, блять. Академия. Нихера не понимаю. Да блин, что ты открываешь-то эту карту? Переход. Короче, ладно. Воспользуюсь. Давайте. Во. Президиум. Финансовый район. Короче, ладно, начнем жилых этих. Так. Не знаю я где. Экспресс, цитадели. Жилые сектора. Где это академия СБЦ? Ладно. Я забыл все.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Да, какие же долгие тут лифты. Ну, я думаю, что стоит прерваться на этом, потому что я уже подустал. Вот, это какая третья уже серия, да, получается. Ну, а дальше продолжим похождение Джона Шепарда. Все, всем пока.